A lot of people, especially grinders, may read the title of the video and cheer from the rooftops. Finally, after enduring years of their cargo being blown up, griefers are going to be punished, bringing peace and tranquility to GTA Online. However, this change that Rockstar Games is making isn't as good as it seems. And as a matter of fact, it could actually end up hurting grinders as well. So for those of you who haven't seen, Rockstar Games are basically updating their community guidelines. Now, what community guidelines are is just a set of rules that each game has and what they want their community to be like. Pretty standard stuff like don't hack, don't be racist, all that sort of stuff. Now, Rockstar Games are updating their community guidelines and they're adding a thing called fair play. Now, what fair play is trying to make sure everyone has a great time while playing Rockstar Games. So one of the things they mention is that, you know, cheating is not allowed, which is a good thing, right? Already, if you're caught with a mod menu, you will get banned, but they're basically just reinforcing that idea. And I think that is completely justified, right? If you hack in a video game, you should get banned. But the other thing that they mention is griefing. And they define griefing as intentionally annoying another player or interfering with their experience and progress by using the game in unintended ways. And they list these unintended ways as spawn killing, stream sniping, and driving the wrong way in a race. Now, firstly, for stream sniping and driving the wrong way in a race, yeah, fair enough. I think that's completely valid. Don't queue into a race if you're just going to fuck it up for everyone else, because that is just poor. But spawn killing? The glaring issue with this is that it seems very easy to exploit. Like, what if someone ends up spawning next to you and you kill them and then, you know, can you get banned for that? Like, what? Like I said earlier, a lot of grinders may be like, yes, finally, these griefers aren't going to spawn kill us. But picture this. What if you're trying to sell some cargo, right? And this griefer keeps coming after you, so you have to keep killing him. Then are you spawn killing him and going against the community guidelines? Meaning that in that situation, could that griefer then potentially report you and have you punished because you're killing them? Could you actively be punished for defending yourself and defending your cargo because it goes against this new griefing guidelines and spawn killing? Like, I'm really curious to see what they mean by spawn killing. Like, are we talking about killing someone over and over again in a jet or a tank? Like, what do they mean? I get if it's a mod menu and they're just like killing you on spawn, fair enough, they should be banned already for having a mod menu. But like I said, if you're just killing someone over and over again, like let's say you're doing a beach 1v1 and then they spawn in front of you and you kill them, are you now going to get banned for that? They don't actually say what the punishment for this could be. You know, potentially it could be like a free strike system where you get warned twice and then banned on the third time, but they don't say. And will someone have to report you and clip it and send it to Rockstar, or is it going to be some sort of automated thing within game? Because like I said, let's say you're doing a friendly beach 1v1, base 1v1, airport 1v1, a lot of the times the spawns are going to be right next to each other. That's why people fight in them locations. So then if you're having a friendly 1v1 and you end up spawn killing someone, which is, you know, kind of the whole point of these locations, so you know where people spawn, are you now going to get banned from that? And outside of PvP, then going back to grinders, if you kill someone over and over again who's you know, repeatedly trying to come after your cargo, if you keep defending yourself and keep killing them, is that going to count as spawn killing, and then you, the grinder, are going to get banned for someone trying to grief you? Furthermore, I think Rockstar Games are the only company that can encourage griefing and then also update their community guidelines to say, yeah, don't ruin other people's experience, don't grief. They have actively added so much to promote griefing. I mean, look at the orbital cannon, right? The only purpose of that is to kill people. They've added the orbital cannon, the oppressor Mark II, like loads of OP vehicles to make it easier than ever to kill other people. Heck, when you're selling a cargo, they put a massive blip on the map saying, hey, they're selling cargo, go fuck them up. And then when you do that, you actually get paid for griefing them. They're rewarding you for griefing them. Or if you don't blow someone up, you can steal their supplies, take it somewhere, and then again get paid for griefing them. But then now they're like, nah, don't actually do that. So on the one hand, they're saying, yeah, go grief people. But then on the other hand, they're saying, look, don't grief people, that's ruining the experience. It actually makes no sense. Like, what are they going for here? The game has been out for 11 years and is an absolute symphony of chaos in GTA Online, right? With all these different vehicles, people just blow themselves up. And that's kind of the magic of GTA Online. That's what makes it so special. It's an actual battlefield, and I think that's why a lot of people love it. But now are they potentially going to end up banning and punishing people for PvPing in a PvP game? Again, if you want to grind, the safest way to grind is just do it in an invite-only lobby, right? Because you're going to be by yourself, you can grind, make all the money you want in peace. But then if you're grinding in a public lobby, there is a reward for it, right? You get an extra sell bonus, but that also then comes with a massive risk, which is kind of the fun of it, right? You know, defending your cargo. Back when I was a grinder, a lot of the fun was these really high-stakes fights where I was fighting griefers and trying to sell my cargo on the side. And a lot of people may be annoyed by that, but if you're selling it in a public lobby, you know, that's the risk you got to put up with. But then circling back around, if you're a grinder grinder or a so-called anti-griefer who's trying to fight these griefers off who maybe, you know, blowing people up, wrecking their cargo, whatever, are you now going to get punished for doing that? Like, there's been instances in the past where I've ended up fighting people who've been griefing the lobby, and I myself have been put in a bad sport lobby for blowing up their vehicles. Absolutely flawed system, by the way. Bad sport lobbies need to go. But now for doing the same thing, for fighting off griefers, for, you know, protecting the lobby per se, am I now going to get punished for doing that because it, you know, counts as griefing and spawn killing or whatever? I just really don't understand what Rockstar are going for. Like, you can't add all of these things to encourage PvP and then go, no, don't spawn kill people, don't do that. In the end of the day, GTA Online is a PvP game. Like, whether you like it or not, it is a PvP game, and if you want to, you should be able to partake in PvP activities without being punished for doing so. If not, they should just remove the PvP element from a game. Like, if you don't want people killing each other, why make it an option? If they're exploiting the game, if they're hacking, you know, stuff like that, fair enough, right? They should be banned. If they're using an exploit such as a god mode van or the orb spam, fucking away with them, you know what I mean? But repeatedly killing someone and that being classified as spawn killing, I don't think that's very fair. Especially now that the game is like 10, 11 years old. People know the spawns. Like I was saying earlier, beach, base, airport, people know the spawns. They know where people are going to spawn, and that's why people fight in them locations. Especially now if this becomes an automated system, are they now going to end up being punished for that? Again, I don't know how they're going to enforce these guidelines. I don't know if it's going to be automated, and I don't know what the punishment for breaking them is going to be. Only time will tell as more information comes out about this. But yeah, I thought I'd just make a video covering the topic and just saying, well, actually, this could be a bad thing. To draw a quick conclusion, if you're cheating by using exploits such as god mode or, you know, orb spam glitch, or if you're using a mod menu, you should be banned. But punishing people for PvPing in a PvP game where you actively encourage griefing, I don't see how that makes any sort of sense at all. But yeah, really curious to see what you guys have to say in the comments below. I just want to apologize for the poor background quality of this video as well. Basically, randomly while I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, my monitor just broke. So I've had to downgrade from playing at 1440p and ultimately recording gameplay at 1440p to now 1080p. So if it looks a bit different, if it looks worse, that's why. We do have a new monitor on the way though, so that should be sorted by the next video. Also, I want to say massive support for the recent videos, especially the Halo one. I was really happy to see that you guys enjoyed me playing some other games. And I'll probably end up making another Halo video at some point this week because honestly, it was just a ton of fun. But as always, if you guys have any suggestions for games you want me to try out or commentary topics you want me to discuss, just comment them down below and I'll take a look, potentially turn them into a video. But yeah, thank you all for the support recently, and comment down below your thoughts on this situation. Try not be biased as well, because I see a lot of grinders in my videos as well be like, yeah, fuck modded accounts, fuck griefers, but then not see that it could potentially negatively impact grinders as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.